Jeffrey Davis with my co-host, famous entrepreneurial co-host, Rick Brody.
Hey Jeffrey, how are you?
I'm going to start calling you Mr. Startup. How many startups did you start last month?
Well, we got about 4 going on right now.
Unbelievable.
Well, we're trying to help the economy. We don't just talk about it, we do it.
Our next guest should set up office inside of your car so he can just give you help you fund all these startups.
Let me tell you something. We criticize the government a lot, but here's one guy who works very hard for entrepreneurs and really is doing a great job. Bob Nelson, who heads up the SBA.
Worth every penny of my tax money and more.
Hey Bob, how are you?
Good morning, gentlemen. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me on the show.
Really appreciate it. You guys have been busy with all these emergency loans, and I see it on the news all the time.
I tell you, the SBA, we've been on fire. We just ended the government's fiscal year. We had record loan dollars lent here in Massachusetts. The SBA here in Massachusetts was the #1 lender, the state in the country for loans to veterans. We have our disaster loan programs trying to help people to recover out in the western part of the state, now up in Essex County. It's
excellent.
Working in overdrive.
Keep going, Bob. Now, you brought some interesting people with you today. Who'd you bring with you?
Yeah, we have a great small business. They're affiliated with our SCORE chapter in Boston. We have Jennifer Graves and John Schaefer of Strategic Solutions Group, and they were just recently named the Boston SCORE Small Business Person of the Year. And they're co-presidents. They have a great small business. They're creating jobs. They're growing revenues. And I just wanted them to be on the show to tell your audience what they're doing.
We really appreciate it. Bob, before we pass over the mic, tell us about SCORE.
Well, SCORE is a volunteer organization. They're one of the SBA's technical resource partners, and they provide one-on-one counseling for small businesses with any problems or issues that the business has. Startup advice, but advice is on growing your business, marketing. What they do is they try to hook a small business up with someone in the SCORE organization who has industry experience that the business is involved in. And, we have some extremely talented people in the SCORE organization really helping to make impacts.
And they can find out about it through your website?
They can go to the SBA website, sba.gov/MA, if they're interested and they want to talk to someone at SCORE or someone at the SBA office in Boston, 617-565-5590.
Excellent. Well, let's...
this is the hardest working government official I know.
Absolutely. Well, let's introduce John Schaefer and Jennifer Graves, co-managing partners of Strategic Solutions Group, LLC, SSG. Hey, welcome aboard.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
John, tell us about what you do.
So SSG is an IT and management consulting company. We focus in healthcare, public health, and public safety. So the types of projects that we handle are immunization registries, for example, to make sure that no matter what provider you go to, there's a central repository of your vaccine history to make sure you're up to date and current. We work on disease outbreak management systems. We're converting all the birth, marriage, and death records in Massachusetts to an electronic format. So these are the types of projects.
It's almost an essential service when I think about it.
Definitely, definitely. Core, we love to work on apply IT and management on types of projects that will really impact people's lives and help healthcare.
And Jennifer, when did the company start?
So the company was founded in 2003. At that time, the company was kind of more focused in specifically emergency preparedness, but in 2008, we've kind of refocused and restructured a little bit, and we focus more in IT than just strictly emergency preparedness. And so we're in IT, public health, like John said, healthcare, and also public safety is the focus.
John, how did you get involved with SCORE, and tell us how they helped you?
Oh, SCORE's been great.
You don't look like a retired consultant.
Yeah. We started meeting with Paul Waldeck and Howard Feynman of SCORE. They really provide us with a perspective, I'd say, and help us, encourage us on all the ups and downs of starting a company. A lot of times we'll be working day to day, trying to make sure our customers get what they need, but it's also important to have that big picture and get asked the hard questions about where we're bringing the company, and that's what SCORE has done for us.
They test you out, which
they test us. They definitely test, and we try to keep up with them in their homework assignments. But
yeah.
Now you mentioned customers. Now Jennifer, who are your typical customers?
So our typical customers are public sector. So we do work a large part with the state of Massachusetts. We have worked with other states, the state of Arizona, the state of Maine. That's the area where we're trying to expand kind of our niche market and move into other states. But public sector, we have worked with private sector organizations as well.
So when you look at, John, the